Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fancy Football. And this is the United Way. My name is Omar Fields, and good to be here on a new week and on a Monday morning as well. Let's talk Manchester United and let's talk football, all of us. It was a really good and wonderful weekend where we saw Manchester United beat Fulham by a goal to nil, courtesy of Joshua Sexy, to give United their first win of the season. Their first win for this season in the first match of the season as well. I think all of us were happy. We were here and we saw everything that transpired. But now we will look at today the clear out, the outgoings, and some of the incomings as well. A lot of players need to leave Manchester United this season, and we'll start with no other than Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay have agreed personal term with Napoli to move to Naples to join them over there, and also we look at Pellistri, we look at the likes of Ericsson also, and all other player around, all other player that needs to leave United. What's the update on Ugarte? We'll talk about him as well. So let's dive in there and see what we have this morning on Fancy Football, on the United Way. Like I said, let's dive into there. Hello, guys. So, like I said, it's important that United do declare out gradually. We just have virtually 12 days between 12 to 11 days towards the end of the transfer market. It is important that United settle also the outgoing and also look at also the incomes that are coming in. We know United are still pursuing the likes of Ugarte and some other players that they need to fortify the team going forward. A lot of names have been mentioned out there, but let's look at some of the outgoing. Um, what's his name? Scott McTominay to Napoli. Terms have been agreed. A lot. Okay, let me just see. Okay, Scott McTominay to Napoli. I think terms have been agreed for that deal, and hopefully, let's see what will happen at the end of the day. Because United also have to sell in order to price out Ugarte out of Paris Saint-Germain. Talks for that deal is still ongoing, and hopefully, let's see what will happen between Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester United this week. Because, like I said, 11 days to the end of the transfer, and let's see where all of us will be at the end of the day. What else again? Let's move on. Pellistri, Facunda Pellistri to Olympiacos in Greece. I think that deal is closed. 10 million euros for Facunda Pellistri to Olympiacos. That's also another money to recuperate at the end of the day. So, what Ericsson also is on the move. We'll talk about him as well. Like I said, those players that have been mentioned, they are on the move, and hopefully we'll get we'll get much more updates on Ericsson going forward. But let's look at for Scott McTominay. I think he has been a very loyal servant to the club. He has been so wonderful, and we know him outside Bruno Fernandes and Hoyland. He was the third highest goal scorer last season. After those two players, he scored more goals, and there were some games he did rescue Manchester United. I understand that what's his name? Eric Ten Hag wants the player to stay. I understand that, but I think the player has to go because, to be frank, United wants to bring in fresh ideas into that midfield. They want to bring in other players, more other players into the midfield as well. So it is important for Scott McTominay. And moreover, I've been singing it out here every day that Scott has just 1 year left in his contract, and once it's January, he has the ability to negotiate with any other club. So, £30 million for Scott McTominay, I think it's a good deal. If you also look at, there are also updates, a fresh update that Fulham have gone back into the deal to look for Scott McTominay. I think that will be very, very interesting if Fulham will go back and go back into the deal and see if they could sign Scott. They were the first team that came in for Scott, and we told them £30 million, take it or leave it for Scott, and they went back. They came in again with another bid again for £23 million, and Man United said no. Take it or leave it, £30 million. I think if they are also back into the deal to struggle with to fight with Napoli for the signature of Scott McTominay, it is very, very good for us. I think we can get something good at the end of the day. The problem with Napoli is now the player has agreed personal term. The player wants to try something out there. But do Napoli have 30 million euros to cough out for Scott McTominay? That is where the issue is now. Like I always said, the player has to agree to go to move to your club first of all before you start negotiating with the selling club. So this is where we are with regards to the Napoli and Scott McTominay deal. So let's see. Okay, guys, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to Fancy Football, please, this morning. So let's just give us those necessary and interact with us. Let me know what you think about Scott. Do you think he should stay, or do you think United should carry on with the deal so that we can be able to use that amount plus the one we've been able to recuperate from Ugarte, from Pellistri? Because for Pellistri deal, like I said, that deal is almost done. It's almost close. 10 million euros plus a few add-ons, and hopefully let's see where Pellistri should leave United after joining the club in 2020. So I think I also feel sorry for Pellistri, because if you look at Pellistri, he has been a very good player. He plays regularly for his club. He has only started 22 times for Manchester United since 2020, to be frank, 22 times. And it is not his fault as a player. United saw a very good player with great potential. He was brought in the same time with Ahmad as well. If you look at Pellistri, they came in the same time with Ahmad. But still, it's a player that we expect. We as fans expected. We knew his potential. We knew what he has. We knew that he could really do a lot. But at the end of the day, he didn't live up to his potential because he had not so much more playing time. But when you watch Pellistri in the Euro, you can see that the guy has a lot in him as a player. He has a lot. A very young player, 22 years of age. It is something we could really have explored. But Ole Solskjaer and the current United board bought Pellistri, and we couldn't really use him. And to be frank, I just think that it is something that we've really misused players over the course of time. So, guys, let me know what you think about these two players, Scott McTominay, Pellistri. Both of them. Do you think both of them should leave Manchester United? Please talk to me, please, and send me a message. I'll read out those messages. I can see some messages coming in in the chat room, but let's keep on the discussions. No, there's also a potential return from Amrabat if both not Pellistri, if both Scott McTominay and Eriksen leave at the end of the day, there's a potential return for Amrabat, and that's why I named this the Man United clear out. So we have to clear out some players that we don't really need, because if we do that, I think that will really help us. We have some incoming midfielders from the academy. Collier is one of them. Collier is one of them. So let's put our eyes on that area. I will mention some things with regards to Collier and how Collier come into this, how Collier can fill in the numbers in that midfield currently as we speak. So let me know what you think about the Pellistri and Scott McTominay. Do you think they will leave the club this summer? I think for Pellistri, it is sure. That deal is almost done and dusted. If you look at the Daily Mirror, I think they took that report. The deal is almost done and dusted. I looked at okay, let's see. Okay, Panathinaikos are prepared to close the deal to sign Facundo Pellistri this week. Almost done. That's Fabrizio Romano, permanent transfer from Manchester United, as exclusively revealed yesterday. One of the key factors is that Pana manager Alonso pushing to have Pellistri. So that is what is out there. So let's see. I think the deal is close, and the deal will be done pretty soon. Let's see if every other issue will be talked about, will be handled going forward. What else again? So let me know. Kindly go in there. Let's see what we have between guys. You guys have been doing wonderfully well. So, but today we need much more. We need you to go in there and like the page. I'm not kidding, please. Go in there and click on the like button. Just 3 more persons, 10 persons to like the page, please. We have two persons. Yesterday it was wonderful. On Saturday it was wonderful. But let's see what will happen going forward. We need that deal to happen, because we also need the Osimhen deal. The Osimhen deal, we also need it to happen. Now, this is the reason why I think the Osimhen deal should happen. Osimhen to Chelsea to happen is because if Osimhen goes to Chelsea, then Scott can go to Napoli. They could have money to spend for Scott McTominay deal. But as it is right now, as we speak right now, oh my goodness, we are stuck in this. All of us are stuck in this cycle, because if you look at how the transfer market works, one deal depends on the other deal depends on another deal depends on this one, and that is how the transfer market works currently now. One player can make or can make or break your season with respect to transfers. Okay, big up to Ifran. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Ifran, thank you. Big ups to you. Let me see what you said here. You said hi, need two midfielders. Ugarte, Sanderberg in. Okay. But not the Sanderberg, I think I've mentioned it here, that deal has been possibly. There's an Anderson from Atlanta. There's a talk of an Anderson from Atlanta who will be an alternate. So when I'm talking about Ugarte, I'll come back about Ugarte, but there's a talk of an Anderson. You know, the midfielder from Atlanta. There's a talk about him being an alternative but we all know we all know how the current Ineos group work. They will look for alternative, putting an eye on the main target. So that's what it is. For me, Scott McTominay is better than Mount, the big flop. No, I don't think so. I think Scott is good. Scott can bring in goals, but the problem with Scott is that for me, I think he can't press. The pressing is not there. But with Mount, you have the pressing. You can still have the goals as well. So let's see. Mount, this is just his first season. It's not, for me, I think it's not a flop because of the injury crisis he had. He has not had much more time for us to see him. But we all know what he's all about when he was playing for Chelsea. So let's move on. Let's move on, all of us. Let's keep the program. The show is still young this morning, and let's see if we could really do a lot at the end of the day. Okay, I'm still looking for. Let's see if we get much more. Okay, let's go. So let me know what you think about Scott McTominay leaving Manchester United. Let me know that, and also let me also know if you think Scott McTominay should stay at Manchester United as well. Let me know. So let's move on, guys. So let's look at Amrabat. Amrabat, there's a high possibility that Amrabat is coming back to United. There's a high possibility because if you can move out Scott McTominay, Pellistri, Eriksen, then there will be a vacuum in that midfield. So you want to fill in those vacuum instantly, and that's why I think if you look at the number of midfielders I want to mention currently at United, they can do the job to the end of the season if these players have moved out of the team. Now this is it. You have Bruno, you have Casemiro, you have Kobe Mainu, then you have Amrabat. Who else again? Then you have Ugarte. If you have these midfielders, I think they can really do the job. And also with 6 of them, Collier as well. If you have them, they can really do the job. They can do the job very well. They can really hold the midfield till the end of the season. So Ugarte, Casemiro, Collier, Kobe Mainu, and Amrabat. If you have these four players, I think they will really go a long way to boost the club going forward. So let me know what you think about the United midfield. Scott McTominay leaving, Pellistri also leaving, Eriksen possibility of him leaving as well, and finally, not Pellistri, sorry. And finally, the return of Amrabat to Manchester United. So let's see what will happen at the end of the day with those deals. So let's move on to Ugarte. I think for Ugarte, it's pretty straightforward. The deal is being talked about. Ugarte didn't play over the weekend, which is, like I said, there are signs that the player wants to stay. the player wants to move to Manchester United. And the deal is very, very close. This week is a pretty ultimate week for Ineos, for United, for Ugarte. Let's get that deal done. It's very important we get the deal done, because if United can get the deal done this week, I think we can move quickly to clear out the players that we don't want, sell the ones that we want to sell, let go of the ones that we don't want to we want to let go, and let's sit down and concentrate on footballing matters on the pitch this season, rather than talking about transfers that we did not get and transfers that we expected to get. So let's see what will happen at the end of the day. Who else again? Let me see. Okay, guys, let's keep the likes coming. Like I said, let's keep those likes coming. It's very important, and as United fans, we come in here and like the video. Please, very, very important, very, very, very important. As United fan, we come in and like the video. Okay, I think just let me see. There's a little bit of breaking news. Okay, yeah, okay. Today, okay. This is not okay. A little bit of breaking news, please. Deal close. Man United pushing to seal Ugarte. I think that deal is close. The deal is very, very close. We should know. I think the 23 years old midfielder is reportedly eager to make the move to Old Trafford, as noted by Fabrizio Romano. So Ugarte is estimatedly approximately £40 million by the Parisian. United have already made significant investment during this window. So this is where we are. But the deal is close, like I said, for Ugarte, and the deal will happen. I have no doubt. If you ask me how many percent chance, how many percent optimism do I have for this deal to happen, I will tell you the optimism for me is 90% that this deal will surely happen. United will get Ugarte. Ugarte will be a United player this season. He will pass and parcel of the United squad this season. 90% chance. There are no two ways about it. So where are the guys? Where are the guys in the house today? Guys coming. You guys are nobody's coming up. So kindly go in there, like and subscribe. If you're coming here for the first time, like and subscribe to Fancy Football quickly, please, so that I will let's interact with you as well. Where is United? Manchester is red forever. We just need 5 likes today, please. 5 people to like the page, and then we can move on from there. Quickly, please. Let's get 5 people to like the page. Then we can move on from there quickly. Five people to like the page, and 5 people also to subscribe. 5 new subscribers. I know there are fewer persons on the stream this morning, but we can do a lot together. So let's get 5 people to subscribe this morning quickly. Let's see whether if there is more update. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's move on. So let me know what you think, guys. What do you think about Ugarte? The news with regards to Ugarte. What also do you think about the news with regards to Pellistri, and also the news regards to Amrabat coming back? Any possibility? Like I said, yes. So what do we think about that? So let's see. Ifran, thank you so much for sending us your message quickly. I think for Mount, we just have to give him the benefit of a doubt that this season he will perform. Like I said, you have to give players benefit of a doubt. You have to give them that chance for them to come in. Last season was a very difficult season for Mount. Like I said, we have to admit that it was difficult for him. But this season, I think he has started well, and let's hope that he's injury free, and he's a very big squad player for us. So we have to be sure that he is a big squad player for us at the end of the day. So let's let's go. Let's allow things to flow at the end of the day for him. What else again? What else? What else? What else? So go in there, like the page. Please go in there and like Fancy Football. I mean, look go in there and subscribe to Fancy Football. Please and please do the subscription. The subscription is free. You're not paying any money to subscribe. It is free, typically free. No amount is being paid to subscribe to Fancy Football. Go in there, subscribe, and let's see where it takes each and every one of us to. What else again? Let's see. The hard work is always there. We have to work hard, all of us. I'm not running a poll. I'm not running a poll today. Maybe that's why people didn't come in, but I'm not running a poll today. So let's go and try and see if we could. So I want to appreciate Ifran this morning. I want to appreciate the guys that made the week last week so wonderful. Manchester is red forever. I want to appreciate you. This low also I want to appreciate you. So what was his name? Ijoma too. Who else again? Blessed Patrick. I also want to appreciate you. So good, big ups to all of you guys. We hope together we can take this channel and this playlist to a very good. Maybe we can have a channel. We can transfer this to a new channel as well. Please go in there. Go in there. Like I said, if you are coming here for the first time, go in there and subscribe. I know it's a very busy day on a Monday, so let's see where we are. But the transfer market is shaping up. To be frank, it's really shaping up. We might have some outgoing very, very soon. Some outgoing very soon. And when I mean very soon, we might have some outgoings very, very soon. News of player going out. Scott, like I said, is one of them. Pellistri is one of them. Ericsson is one of them. So let's see where the train take these players to from Manchester United. Let's see where that train take these players to. So let's see what will happen. Let me see. Let me see if there are other news stories. Okay, let's move on. Let's keep discussing. Let's keep talking. Let's keep talking. I think we're gonna have a great show today, even despite we have less more persons on the stream, but the show is gonna be okay. So let me know what you think about. Let's see. I think there's an update on. There's an update on. Okay, there's an update on Crystal Palace. Brighton are also interested in signing Scott McTominay. Fulham remains interested. Napoli are also keen, but Scott will prefer staying in the Premier League. So I think let's see where that leaves us with Scott McTominay. He will prefer staying in the Premier League. So let's see. Let's see. I think we hope at the end of the day everything goes well. Every player gets what he wants at the end of the day. So the deal for Scott is very close, like I said. It's very, very close, and let's hope every player, all of us here, get the player that we want. Okay, guys. I don't think we can take a whole lot of stories today. I think we have to draw the curtain down here, and let's go. Let's look at other things later. Thank you so much for watching Fancy Football. Thank you for being part of the show. Thank you all for doing what is expected. So if you are what is always expected of you guys, liking and subscribing to a Fancy Football. Thank you so much this morning, and we'll be back here with the United Way tomorrow. Hopefully, we have a lot of much more fantastic story to tell you about, and hopefully, we'll have the guys in the stream that we can talk more about. They can bring much more information, interaction. Big ups to all of you. Thank you so much. And for my side, I'll say bye bye.